Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. So the issue of free speech, that seems to be a popular topic these days, right? Is free speech really free? Uh, that question has been posed. What is free speech? Now, if you go by somebody like Elon Musk, he says that Twitter or X, that his platform supports free speech. And what does he define it as? Anything that is not illegal. Any speech that is not illegal. So you're not threatening anyone, threatening anyone. Wow, I got to go back to school. Learn how to talk. You're not issuing any threats or violence or anything. And there's any number of things, but it's anything that's illegal. Okay. Now, there's another belief that that there's certain types of speech that you just shouldn't say because it's mean, like hate speech. This term hate speech, and also mis, dis, and malinformation. These are buzzwords, really. Buzzwords that politicians, certain politicians, certain legislators and other power brokers, if you will, they use these buzzwords to define anything that is counter to whatever they believe in. So if it's counter to their ideology, their narrative, well, then it's misinformation, it's disinformation. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. One person's information could be another person's disinformation or misinformation, right? These days. So anyway, let's get on with the video here. This guy, his name is Cleve Wootson. He's from the Washington Post, and he's asking Karine Jean-Pierre a question about what happened last night. But this was before it happened, where Donald Trump was on X being interviewed by Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is slated to interview Donald Trump tonight on X. I don't know if the president is going to tune in. Feel free to say if he is or not. But I think that misinformation on Twitter is not just a campaign issue. It's it's a America issue.
Is it?
What role does the White House or the president have in sort of stopping that, or stopping the spread of that, or sort of intervene?
I'm going to stop him right here. That was already a problem. Okay, it got exposed that the government was communicating with people at Twitter in order to suppress conservative voices. So that's already happened, and that was exposed, and that is totally unethical, possibly illegal. So I don't know why this guy's bringing that up and suggesting that the government should step back into that. The government has no recourse, has no, they can't sanction Twitter. Twitter polices itself. It's a privately owned company.
In that some of that was about campaign misinformation, but it's a wider thing, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, you've heard us talk about this many times from here about the responsibilities that social media platforms have when it comes to misinformation, disinformation. Don't have anything to read out from here about specific ways that we're working on it, but we believe that they have the responsibility. These are private companies, so we're also mindful of that too. Look, it is. I think it is incredibly important to call that out as you're doing. I just don't have any specifics on what we have been doing internally as it relates to the interviews. Not something that I'm tracking, and I'm sure the president's not tracking it either.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Because the guy works for the Washington Post. It's a left-leaning organization. That's everybody knows it. I know it. You know it. The American people know it. He's asking. He's basically asking. Is the federal government, is the president going to do anything about it? Almost sounded like he wanted it to be stopped. He was so fearful that Trump would be spreading dis, and malinformation that he wanted the president to step in and put a stop to the interview. intervening in that. Intervening in that. See, he brings up Trump's interview with Musk. Then he kind of talks about misinformation on Twitter, and then president intervening in that. So are we talking about intervening in the interview or intervening in the, quote unquote misinformation? Either way, the guy's got no leg to stand on for asking something like that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Musk has stated time and time again. Matter of fact, there was some guy from the European Union, the EU, that issued some type of letter to Elon Musk, and he totally was like, come on, you can't. He's the richest guy in the world. You're not going to tell him what to do, all right? You're just not. And he has stated time and time again his stance on free speech. It's anything that is not illegal. So, the media is barking up the wrong tree, and that is what I go into in my book that's coming up, is that they need to get back to just reporting the news and not trying to go after, not having an agenda like this guy is right here. This guy is clearly, coming from a certain angle here. He's representing a certain side of things. That's not what a reporter does. A reporter doesn't represent one side over another. A reporter gathers all the information, gathers it all up, and then makes it known to the readers or the viewers and lets them decide. Okay? You try to shape things and tell people what to think or how to think, and they get insulted by that. And then they take away their time and they take away their money from your business. That's what's been happening. Why do you think there's all these media layoffs? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you later.